Welcome back to Talking Millennials. So guys, I hope that you guys are staying safe amidst this whole coronavirus thing. You know, look at Italy. We guys really need to stay home, yeah? Stay home. So our topic for today is, when did you realize you had to leave a toxic relationship? And how did you go about leaving that relationship? Yeah?
On the track.
And let's get into our new video.
Now today's question is, when did you realize that it was okay to leave that toxic relationship, and what were some of the indicating factors that caused you to leave that relationship? Now for me, I think that some of the signs that we should be able to see from early on is, number one, if you lack a sense of freedom. Now if you're in a relationship with somebody and every time you have to ask them for advice and you can't depend on your own mind, that is a red flag. If every time when you are going out with your friends or with your family or someone, you have to always ask for their approval and you can't do it off your own free will, that is also a major red flag. If there is signs of abuse, not only physical abuse but mental abuse. Now some men and some women have a degree in mental abuse. They will twist you up, they will be manipulative, they will make you feel as though you're the one causing the problem when it's actually their problem. Now that is also a major red flag.
For me personally, I believe that you need to leave when you feel neglected. Your self-esteem is very low. You're trying to question that person. What is us? Where are we now? You're talking about the future and you're like, girl, what you talking about? Those are things like that you need to focus on, because being in a relationship, you're supposed to feel love. You're supposed to feel secure. And if you don't feel that, then that's a toxic relationship. No. Many persons might ask, what is toxic relationship? Toxic relationship is defined as, or it is filled with mistrust, disappointment, and anger. And if you keep on having arguments and having anger in your heart, that for sure it's toxic. Just leave.
I knew it was time to leave the toxic relationship when I couldn't reach out to God. Like, I was so low in myself, like I lost all form of self-esteem, and I just felt that I was this blob of bad, this blob of wrong, nothingness. Like, I just felt lifeless, and I had a hard time reaching out to God, so much so that I started rejecting Him and the idea of Him. And I was in a situation where I was just beat down verbally, and I was used to make another person's mistakes legit. So the person would come and they'd make a million mistakes, and it was because of something I did or something I didn't do or something I couldn't do or something that I was unable to do that somebody else could do. All that stupidness. See, it really made no sense. So I just decided to reclaim the strength that I had in my spirit. I started finding meaning in my name, which means faith in Hebrew, and I just let go.
I was in a relationship. My longest relationship was for like 3 or 4 years, not really sure, and it was very toxic. I mean, all my friends were telling me to leave, and I did other hearings, so I stayed until it got physical, and we ended up in court. And that was when I personally realized that, yo, this is embarrassing. And when you're in a toxic relationship, us women, we know the red flags. Yep. We know the signs when them tell us, say, yo, them no one will go out anymore. Or is a problem or even talk to our friends or what have for years. Female or male, it don't matter. Also, if them get physical, definitely. You don't need to even think about that. I don't really believe in a second chance when I get physical, and I'm speaking from experience. I stayed. Yeah, must stay. And like I said, we have to go before court. From I get it now, my tough head, say it now, irk. That did have to happen. I remember I tell you. Even now, when I tell the story, now I can tell it with a straight face and not get teary and emotional, because I believe that telling other persons my experience help them, and I don't mind helping people because I get over the embarrassment stage now. I'm at a stage where it happened and I learned and I'm grateful, and it can't happen again. It just can't happen again. Any friend mama have now can tell you, if you slip, you slide. That's just it. Like no other explanation, no other nothing. I just eat that. So guys, especially for young girls, we know say we're in a relationship for a while and I feel like nobody else not out there, and it just him love you, and people make mistakes,
And that's crazy.
People make mistakes, yes, I agree, but you know mistakes different from habits. Once is a mistake, twice is a habit. I saw them stay, leave them alone, and do not make them tell you for that show your friend. Sometimes you have for the outside, mind you, you have the friend them who want your man or your girl, and you have the friend them who just genuinely care about you and them can see the picture, because sometimes you have for outside of the picture to see the picture. So take advice and ask questions. If something that sit right with you, ask a friend, ask an ex-friend, ask a stranger upon a bus, talk to people, let it go, because sometimes you keep it up and they make you feel like you're gone mad, and nothing wrong with this, sis. There's nothing wrong with you. The boy are wicked.
When you know that you must let go of a toxic relationship is when the person puts every blame on you, and them don't accept any type of blame at all. You can't tell.
It took hard to just take one foot out and then not feel like, oh, I'm disappointing somebody. Like, I completely forgot about myself. So I was feeling like, should I do this? I might be making a mistake. You know, I'm such a terrible person. And I was telling myself all kind of foolishness. But then, the more I let go, I realized that I could grab hold of things that meant more to me than somebody who just used me as a shield to do crap. So I could get in touch with my spirit. More importantly, I could call out to God. I found the strength to get on my knees, put my hands together and talk to Him, to converse with Him. I found the strength to love myself.
You see the thing about relationships. You shouldn't ever cry, please.
It's okay to cry.
It's when, you know, the person doesn't accept any type of responsibility for anything at all. Because when you realize that somebody has to always paint a picture or have a picture of being perfect, you know something is wrong, because nobody is perfect. And no matter what you talk to them about or how you talk to them about the situation, them have to come out that is you, that you are the one to be blamed for evil. Even if the person get physical with you, then blame you and say, you caused me for do this. Remember now, you know, You never put your hand on nobody and them get physical with you and then them say you.
Like, it don't even matter what I do. There's no excuse for getting physical. I swear, when you get physical with somebody, it make you feel less of a person. It make you feel like you're not equal, you're less than them. Like, you know, your mother beats or your father beats you, you know, they're of higher authority. But then me and you in a relationship, you and I, female and male, are in a relationship. And you put your hands on me, you lick me. I'm not your child. Mainly your dog. Where you lick me for? No, just that not right. It no matter how you explain that, or you justify, it's wrong. Period. It wrong. And if me did angry and I run my mouth, you run back your mouth or you walk away. You gonna say me I run my mouth, say you thump me in my mouth. Some of you call my friend and for come thump you back in your mouth. That's what I say.
Sometimes as female, because we put in so many years into a relationship, and even males too, because it's not even just a talk on a female perspective, because you have situations where males put in a lot of years in a relationship and as a result them feel like them not to leave. I think
Or
that
can't leave.
or them can't leave. And I think that, you know, that happened to me so many times. A lot of times I say, alright, but just to try one more time. But you know the thing about this, you will try, and guess what? You see, the moment the person, you see, if you ever do something wrong, and the moment the person get the opportunity to just leave and find somebody, are the quickest them do it, and they don't care. So let me tell you, if you find out or you realize that a relationship is toxic, either by, there's a lot of ways in no relation. When them know why you there around nobody else, when them, as well Jessica said, them become physical, when them do all the things and them try to swear the blame, or it's when them do something wrong, you're to forgive them. But when you do something wrong, you're nailed to the cross and know say something not right. Because if you do something wrong and me forgive you, you're supposed to be able to forgive me the same way. And if you realize that your partner is not that type of person, sometimes it's just easy to just, it's okay to just let go, even when you're going to hurt or you feel like you can't live without them. Sometimes it's best to just walk away.
Now, I know that a lot of you guys are in some relationships and it's difficult to leave because you have been with that person for such a long period of time. But it's always important to remember that your health comes first, your mental health comes first, your physical health comes first. Always remember to put yourself first in everything. Of course, you can compromise once you're in a relationship, but once it becomes toxic, once you realize that there's a pattern of the same behavior and the person won't change, that is when you leave.
Just leave. I mean, when you leave, you know, you feel that self-worth.
Some
You
girl
feel
are wicked and some man are wicked. Man not ask Christ. Man not ask Christ. Man know that. Man know that.
And something that I'm going to share, you're to learn to trust your intuition. Most times when you hear something say something wrong, most times it's wrong, and it's just that it not come to light yet, right? A lot of females and males are in an abusive relationship because of long years. It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all, because you see, once the respect and the trust gone, the relationship is nothing. It's just to tolerate each other.
And I make the boy sexy and the girl sexy and you forget. You idea? If you forget, you put a band-aid on a gunshot.
Yeah, more likely it's under there. Either it get worse or worse, it get more infected or whatever. Eventually I have to take off the band-aid there. I have to go try and get it fixed. And you see, during the period of getting it fixed, and trust me, a man or a woman will move on a blink of an eye. Just like that, and you never believe, say.
I know, so when you leave somebody we're in a relationship for years, or somebody you think you love, or somebody you love for true, because you can love, no matter your age, you can fall in love, in my opinion. I know it feel like you can't breathe, and you suffocate, and you just don't see how you're gonna live. And that person that you're really wake up with the person, you talk to the person every day, you go sleep with the person, all of a sudden you have to just stop doing this routine, who you are as an individual. It doesn't end there. the world goes on and there's a greater being than that man or that woman. Like, God not put you upon earth for a man beat you up or a girl take you for idiot. Or another thing too, what I never experienced this, but I know people. There's no way you're with somebody, females, you're with a guy, and it's okay for him to have sex with you, but it's not okay for you to bring his child. You can't breathe for the man 2-3 times and tell you do abortion. Baby, him don't want you. Now make the boy tell you for that shit a bit. It no matter if him broke. Him supposed to say, me I work 3 jobs. Anything I want me again. I mean the man come tell you, boy.
And at that time, that's one of our problem. Just because I think too many females are depending. And it's because we're young now, we feel like, say, we're going to be young forever. So,
and he's going to be there forever.
Yeah.
It's okay. My mama tell you. My mama did tell you, now, life goes on. And my mama tell you, see when you find out, first if you're in a relationship that is toxic, longer than you should be, that means you don't know nothing about self-love or self-worth.
I struggle with loving myself, and I think that's a very common issue with a lot of women or young people in general. Today, we struggle with loving ourselves. I'm still in the journey and I'm learning every day. I give myself some credit because I think I'm getting better. But I had to decide, like make the conscious choice to just leave it alone.
And if you don't know that, you shouldn't even be in a relationship. Because any of it value yourself, you would have know say you're better than this. Sometimes the person is meant for you, but it is not at a convenient time. This is okay. The world goes on, baby. God take care and pity them. God take care and pity them. Him not left you out there so dry stuff.
Do not stay in a situation and then wait till it's too late.
Because in the long run, it would do more harm than good.
Don't wait till the person you have to make it the next try. I make it the next try. As I say,
next try might be grave.
I didn't want to leave that relationship and end up in one where the next level of toxicity would be a man or somebody else striking me and knocking me dead. So I thought about the bigger picture, what it would mean if I moved away from a relationship like that, and I just did it. You know, it's hard at first, but it's hard to move away from anything you've placed your heart and soul into. But I did, and I think I'm better for it, and I'm glad I made that decision.
Yeah, so don't wait.
The relationship was so toxic that I defined myself as toxic and not the relationship. So, yeah.
So thank you guys for watching our videos. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below on other videos you'd like to see us do, other discussion you'd like to hear us talk about, and all of those nice things. We are ready to talk. You know, our mouth don't join church, and we just talk with mine. So on the other hand, if you're just watching our videos and you haven't subscribed as yet, please to go ahead and do that down below. It's that big red thing that says subscribe. It starts with S, just in case. And just click that, and we will see you in our next video. So bye. Millennials.